Hi everyone, and welcome to the Fairy Energy Valentine's Day edition reading. Okay, that's what I'm calling it. So we have three piles. So we have something for everyone here. Pile one is just your general, as usual, fairy energy messages coming through. Pile two is for those of you who are in a relationship, okay? And pile three are for those of you who are looking for a relationship or companionship. And with each reading, I will be shuffling and pulling tarot at the end. I will also, for each pile, rather, I will be pulling additional fairy oracle cards and love and relationship oracle cards. Okay, so I will see you in your reading. One more time. Pile one, general messages for everyone. Pile two, if you are in a relationship. Pile three, if you are looking for a relationship or companionship. See you soon. Hi, pile one. This is going to be your general energy fairy reading. Okay, so let's get going. I have a couple of overall energy cards here that I'll put out. So we'll take a look at those. I'm doing it a bit different than I normally do the fairy reading. So just bear with me and we will get this going as it should be. Okay. So let's just bring that out a little bit. Okay, so first off, we have reflection for you, pile one. And reflection, is that reflect on your life, or is it looking in the mirror at your reflection and who do you see? But what I want to do before I get totally into it is just take a look at all the cards here, see what they're about, and let's find out what the message is for you. Okay, we have manifestation, celebration, we have spirit guides and spirit, ace of autumn, autumn angel, change. Okay, this is interesting. So the first thing I'm going to say is I feel like autumn is going to be an important time for you. Well, it's one of two things. Either something's going to happen in autumn, all right, of this year, 2023, because I'm looking at these cards and even up to this one, it's kind of reminding me of that autumn feel, right? Or it's here signifying change, the changing of seasons, the changing of the leaves. But I'm going to go with the first. It could be one or the other, but I'm really leaning towards something's happening in autumn of the year. So let's take a look, because overall energy is reflection. So you're going to need to take a look at something here. Ace of autumn. Okay, so ace of autumn is the ace of pentacles. So it is a new beginning. It has something to do with your abundance. It's an earth sign. So, you know, what you're interested in, how you make your money, that type of thing. And the card says a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, or a happy change in your career. Okay. The career is what's really standing out here, pile one. So what is the change in career? So let's take a look. Manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper and manifest. That is step one. So for those of you who are unhappy in a job or career situation right now, it could even be volunteer work that you do. Okay. There's going to, I really feel that there's going to be a change come autumn. And what the fairies are doing here is they're giving you the heads up. So if it is you that's unhappy in that position, the position that you're in right now, this is your time to get clear, take a look in the mirror, reflect back upon what it is that you do want when it comes to your work, job, career. Okay. And, I just want to go here. Imagine feeling at peace in a garden full of flowering plants. And I want to say this is this is when you're reflecting, maybe you want to go sit in nature. Okay, maybe you want to sit in nature, or if it's winter where you are right now, maybe just somewhere in your home if you have plants, or somewhere where you can sit and look at the outdoors, okay? And really sit and think about what it is that you want. What do you want to manifest for this career change? Because they're telling you there is a possibility of this happening if you want to make it happen, okay? And with the celebration card, I want to say it will be successful. All right. Is it saying get ready to let your hair down and celebrate? It's time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. So, okay, there could be that as well. Because I am a firm believer in the cards that come out. I like to read them because there could be a message to them too. But I also feel that this is going to bring success for you. Okay, and here we have the change card. Expand your flexibility for change and you'll enjoy the vitality of life ahead. It says the past has been difficult, but now it's time to believe in your abilities and walk your pathway with confidence. So I love that. And then spirit at the end here is spirit is flow of insight into the true self. So maybe in the job that you have right now, it isn't your true calling. You're not really, you took it as a job, or you may have even gone to university or college and studied and thought that that was the career path that you wanted to go down. It can be different for everyone. Okay. Maybe you are retired and no longer work. So this could apply to what you spend your free time doing, whether it's volunteering, you are in a group, whatever it may be. And this is asking you to look at yourself. Okay. Look at your true self and what is it that you want? What is it that you want to do? And then you are going to sit and you're going to reflect some more and you are going to write it down and you are going to manifest. You are going each day to tell yourself, this is what I want. And what I always love to say is we always know what it is that we don't want. And that's what we tend to focus on. So now let's concentrate and focus on what it is that we do want. Okay, you need to be flexible. And your spirit guides are saying whatever was happening in the past year, not for all of you, but for some of you, it may have been difficult, but now is time to walk your pathway with confidence. And what better way to have confidence in what it is that you want to do than if you are actually planning and manifesting it yourself? Perfect. It's a win-win, right? So that is your main message, pile one. That is what the fairies want to tell you today. I believe they're giving you a head up. You know what? We have a bit of time before fall, and also, or in different parts of the world, whether you're in the northern or southern hemisphere, this could be your summer right now, and you could be going into fall. Okay. So take it as to where it is that you reside. All right. And again, timelines are fluid here, so it could happen before then, but the way I understand it is it will be sometime between now, the time you're watching this message, and fall. And again, depending on where you live. So let's just get another oracle here. And see what else the fairies have to say. Oh. Owl song. Whisper secrets in the moonlight. Find strength in stillness. Okay, so we were talking about sitting and finding a peaceful, quiet place to do your reflection or your reflecting. Okay. I like that. Let's see what else. And the owl is wise. Okay, this card here. Rainbows. In our forest, no trees debate. Rainbows stand with love, not hate. Okay, that's just a cute message, I think. All right. And I also want to pull some tarot here to see if there's any other guidance from the tarot. Yeah, I think this is the opportunity. This is a heads up for an opportunity for you to take a look at your life, do a bit of reflection, decide what it is that you want to do, and it's really standing out here to me that it's, oh, this card just came out. Two of Pentacles. Yes. I'm going to just pull them all out first. And here's, let me set this card up here. Okay. And it's time to move on and try something else. Okay. King of Swords. Let's see what else. I love these tarot so far. Okay, I'm going to do love. Okay, so how do these tarot tie in? Well, pile one, like I said, there's going to be success in the end. And the Two of Pentacles is maybe you're making this change, or this change needs to be made for you because you need to find balance. Okay, there's something, it's a decision you need to make because you need to find balance in maybe your work and home life. All right. And the energy that you're going to take on is the King of Swords energy, which is action and intellect. Okay. The action you're taking is going to be reflecting upon making the decision what it is you want to do and start to manifest. Each month I do a new moon and a new moon video, and you look for your rising sign first or your sun sign if you don't know your rising sign, and it will help you to learn how to manifest. Okay. And it will give you ideas what to manifest on. But in this case, any new moon, I'm going to say, please, it's time to start. All right. So this upcoming new moon, you can do it then. Now, you're going to do it, though, also with intellect. You're going to be using your mind for the power of manifestation. You're going to think of wise ways to do this. Okay. We've got the Owl and the King of Swords, two very wise people. And I also want to say with the King of Swords, it's thinking clearly. Sometimes we can get muddied when we get our emotions and everything involved. And while I am a preacher of, the mind and soul should work together, we do at times need to have clear thought and clear thinking and have the energy of taking charge like a king would in this particular situation. And then again, right under the Celebrate card, I think it's interesting that the Queen of Pentacles has come out because that's telling you, you are going to, one, be sure of yourself, be steady with yourself. You are going to, be successful. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is successful. It's financial, hopefully for you, independence, right? If you're someone who's on your own, if not, it will be for your family, but a very grounded. The air, sometimes you can get caught up in your head, so you need that Queen of Pentacles energy to kind of ground you back down and keep you grounded while you're coming up with all these wonderful new and inventive ideas of what it is exactly that you want to manifest. So I'll leave that there. Now, as I said earlier, I am going to pull, just because it's Valentine's Day reading as well, I am just going to pull some love oracle cards here too, if you're interested. Let's just see whether you are committed, whether you're not. This says, dwelling on the past and future keeps me from experiencing the power of now. I make a conscious choice to be present. I accept love now. I am grateful for your love. Okay. I like that, but I make a conscious choice to be present. I accept love now. I'm grateful for your love. There's the love part, but I also love the first part of the message, which is tying in with the reading. Dwelling on the past and future keeps me from experiencing now. And I think that's why I said kind of with the King of Swords here, you need the Queen of Pentacles to keep you grounded and steady so that you're not all up in the future, right? They're saying, yes, you want to manifest, you want to take a look, you want to choose what it is that you want to do. It's kind of a timeline that's pushed out a bit, but you can't just dwell solely on that now. You have to stay in the present moment, okay? Now let's see, we have a couple more here. These are just the Power of Love oracle cards. Okay, let's see what we have here. What do we have for pile one? Empathy, you feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. Okay. What I want to say about that is, I think in this message pertaining again to, well, overall, this is moving on to do something that you love, one, which is very important, but also it's the empathy you feel and understand the emotions of another. So that could be someone in your life that you're dealing with right now. That could also, for we relate it back to the finding this new career, this new job, this new path. It could be feeling and understanding the emotions of the person that you're speaking to about it. So we can look at that in a couple of different ways. Now, I have one other. I have the Lover's Oracle here. I like that these messages can be for both. Okay, this one just came out. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Well, that one's pretty straightforward. So, for those of you that are watching this that are not in a relationship right now, they're saying that there's a good possibility because Cupid and his arrows are out and about. So there's that. Now let's get a Romance Angels card, and that will be the end of your reading, pile one. So let's end it off with a Romance Angels. What do we have here? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Again, could pertain to a person, could also pertain to, it's okay. It's safe for you to go after what it is that you want, okay? It's okay to go after what it is that you love, what it is that you want to do. So, again, beautiful messages for you, pile one. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a happy Valentine's Day, and I will see you in your next reading. Hi, pile two, and those of you who are in a relationship, this is your fairy energy Valentine Day reading. Okay, so let's see what the fairies have to say in regards to your relationship that you're currently in, whether it's a dating relationship, whether it's more serious, or whether you're married. Okay, so let's check it out and see what's going on. Okay, first up we have the overall energy. Okay, companions. Well, that's nice. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Find the balance and stargazing. Fairy Godmother, Enlightenment, Fairy and the Magic Bubble, and Friendship. Okay, so what is going on here for you, pile two, and those of you in some sort of relationship, companionship, serious friendship? Okay, so first and foremost, we have companions. And when I look at this card, it kind of reminds me of Beauty and the Beast 1. All right. It also gives me the energy of friends first. And I think it's interesting that we have over here the girl, well, this girl, she's a fairy, and the owl with friendship. Okay. When individuals with common bonds cross your path, friendship is discovered, which makes me think that that is a very important message for you to hear right now, pile two, whatever it is that's happening in your life right now in terms of relationship. I think it's important, and the fairies want you to go back to friends first. Okay, you are friends and companions first. That's important. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is, I always think of it as like on The Price is Right, you know, the big wheel that they spin. I mean, there's a very good chance you're going to win something on there. There isn't anything bad on there. So what I want to say is that right now, this may be an opportunity for you and your loved one to hop on that wheel. Okay. Be supportive of one another. It's also saying here delays are over. So if there's something you were experiencing, you were waiting on something, this is a message for you to know that the delay is over, and to expect sudden or unexpected good luck and a new car or travel. Oh, so maybe there's a new vehicle coming in, or maybe you're going to take a trip together. That could be a message for some. I feel it's very important that the messages on the cards are read, and then I also read them intuitively as well. So there's something that could be coming in for you, pile two, right there. But the other thing that I want to say with just looking at everything else here, I feel that they really want to give you guidance on the relationship when it comes to I almost feel as though you need, with this stargazing card, an enlightenment card, I almost feel as though you need to free up some time for not only yourselves individually, but for one another. Okay. You need both. I feel that there's balance. Maybe something's a little out of balance right now. If you're someone who is married with children, we know that's very busy. If you're two working adults with very demanding jobs or careers, it can be very time consuming. If you are a student who is, still in university or college, and you and your partner both are, studying, learning takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. So I think that what the message they want to bring through is you need to find one, time for both of you, but also individual time, because you need to find there needs to be balance there. Okay, and it says find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. I'm sure a lot of you would like that. Stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Okay, so that's why you need alone time as well, so that you can sit and think about and contemplate your relationship. What's happening in it, what can be better in it. And again, whether you're married, dating, or engaged, a little more serious, whatever it may be, what can you do as an individual? What can you bring to the table to help find the balance in it? And then together you can work on what it is to find the balance. I feel I'm staying up here for a while, so I feel this is very important. Now let me come down, and we have fairy godmother. Well, don't we all love fairy godmother? Get out of your shell and allow yourself to sing out loud with the music of the day. So again, I think that possibly for some of you, I was really concentrating on being busy and really having to manage your time to find balance. Or it could just be that you need to get out of your shell. Maybe you guys need to leave the house. Maybe you need to start planning a date night, right? Because maybe you're staying in and you're not going out and enjoying yourselves. So that might be for some of you. This might be the fairy godmother saying, time for a date night. We need to find the balance of, between work, rest, and play. And right now you're doing a lot of work and rest and not having any play. Okay. And then with this, enlightenment will unearth your higher consciousness. That's with the stargazing, taking time out for yourself, right? Becoming enlightened about what it is, because this is a relationship reading, what it is you need in this relationship. Like I said, what can you bring to it? And then together to talk about it, what can you bring to raise it up, to bring it up a level, to enlighten it. And then we have fairy in the magic bubble, which is look into the magic bubble and see the wonders of love and empowerment that await you. So if you're able to take time, go within, and you see here the little fairy looking into the crystal ball, right? I said, and figuring out what it is that you can do to make the relationship better, more fruitful, more balanced. because when that happens, it's going to be amazing, right? You'll see the wonder of love and empowerment that await you. So I think that's an important message. And then we're back here to friendship again. And I believe that this is the message for you that I started out with. Through all of this, you're remembering why it is that you're together, and that's because you were friends and companions first. Okay, pile 2. Let me pull a couple more fairy oracle cards for you here, and then we're going to do some tarot, and then we're going to do the love and relationship cards. Okay. So what else does pile 2 need to know for the relationship? The gatekeeper. Let go. All things are possible in, oh my gosh, I can't see what that is. It's so dark. In the borderlands. Okay, so let go. All things are possible on the borderlands. Right. Whether it's letting go of wanting to stay in all the time, whether it's letting go of feeling the need to, maybe it's too much resting here, too much work here. I don't think there's enough play. So we know that you just need more of that, okay? But yeah, let go what's not serving the relationship and bring in what's going to enlighten it and lift it. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have here? It needs to come out. Okay, we have rain. Rain, rain comes today. Let all your troubles wash away. That's what I just said. Let it go. Love that. Now let's bring in some tarot and see what else there could be. I love this. I think it's a very positive message from the fairies today, right? Just a gentle reminder. Work, rest, and play. The balance, or whatever else your relationship might be lacking right now, right? And not to forget, maybe a new car or a trip is involved for you guys, or maybe there's going to be sudden or unexpected good luck that's going to come in. And if you're experiencing, you're waiting on something, the delay's over. Whoa. 9 of Swords. Okay, perfect. Knave of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune again, you guys. Okay, so I think this is what this is telling me. Never be alarmed about the 9 of Swords. It could literally be the situation that you're in right now, feeling anxious, nervous. You know, we always say the sleepless nights, not being able to relax. It's anxiety. And maybe for some of you that's happening right now in the relationship, and that's what you need to let go of, and you need to let it wash away, okay? But I also think that it's just a reminder to not allow yourselves to go to this place of anxiety. If it's balance between work time and home time, and it's making you anxious, take the time out, find the space to go to, okay? And ask your higher self, God, Source, Universe, go to your fairies. You can bring their energy in too, and ask them for a way to get out of this state, okay? To break out of this 9 of Swords, all right? And the Pentacles is just a very grounded energy, but just look how happy this little fairy is, right? This is, I want to say, new ideas coming in, new ways of doing things to build a solid foundation for the relationship, for the home, okay? And then we have the Wheel of Fortune again. So this is all going to turn out beautifully for you guys. It's going to take some work to find that balance. It always does. It's hard. For some of you, you already intuitively know exactly what it is that you need to do. For others, you're going to have to take a little time and reflect upon it and think about it. But this Wheel of Fortune is right here. Look, there's two, one for each one of you to jump on and go. So that is the main message. Now let's get into, whoa, that one come right out. So, oh, that flew right out. Unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. Love that. That was just, I barely picked the cards up to shuffle them. Okay, let's see what else for you, pile 2. This is a beautiful Valentine's Day message. I want to call it just some fairy housekeeping in the beginning, and now just some great messages for love. Okay, we have here, be still, listen, feel, and just be. Have you forgotten what is truly important? When you pass from this world, all you take with you is your soul and the beautiful memories it holds. That is why you want to find this balance, so that you can enjoy your life, where you're not all up in the 9 of Swords all the time. And this be still, listen, feel, and just be goes with stargazing or moon gazing, whatever the card was. I think it was stargazing, yeah. All right, now let's do a Lover's Oracle here. Let's do a Lover's Oracle card. These are difficult to shuffle. So I'm just going to flip. What do we need for pile 2? Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Okay? The universe will bless you. We're already talking about it right here with the Wheel of Fortune. There is good stuff coming your way. But also, I feel that it's by finding a balance in your life and going back and remembering why you're together in the friendship, it's going to open up, I'm going to call them the love channels again, right? And you're going to be doing something for you and your partner that you truly desire. So I think that's a beautiful message. It's like you're giving each other a gift. That's what I want to say. You're giving each other a gift, but you're also giving yourself a gift. Okay, now let's do the Romance Angels and just see what's coming out here. I'm not sure if I said it about this, about just grounding in, like in your home. Yeah, okay. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, you guys, I really, really wish you a happy Valentine's Day. I hope that, well, actually, when this comes out, it will be Valentine's Day. So I hope that you're enjoying it. I hope that you really appreciate this message from the fairies today. I really feel like they're here. They're kind of cheering you on. They're supporting you and giving you some really great relationship advice in there. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3, and those of you who are here for your Fairy Energy Valentine edition reading. This is for the group of you who are looking for companionship, looking for a relationship, or looking for love. So let's see what the fairies have for you for messages today. All right, we're going to start here. Let me just put that up there. We're going to start here with, whoops, I didn't bring the back one out. I just wanted everybody to have this card to see when, when I was doing the piles. All right, so overall energy, always. Oh, that's so perfect. We have, look at the two fairies longingly looking into each other's eyes. This is perfect. Okay, and then we have justice. All right. Okay, let's get the rest of the cards out. We have life energy. We have abundance. The Peony Fairy, we'll read what that's about. Courage. Angel with Flower Garland, and Intuition. Okay. I feel, pile 3, that what the fairies are coming through and telling you today is that all is not lost. You are going to find the person. I think what they want to do is give you some advice about how. So let's just take a look here. So this is the overall energy. I love that that came up. You know, whenever you're shuffling, or as I do, I'll just show you through a deck. You'll see me do it later, but I do my card selection like this. And you're, you know, shuffling a deck of, I don't know, 40, 50, 60 cards. And you've set an intention for that reading to be for people who are looking for companionship. And this is the card that comes out, like, blows my mind every time. Every time. So thank you, fairies, for that. And then we have the Justice card. And what it's saying is take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Okay. So for some of you out there, pile 3, maybe you've been dating a lot of people and it's one disaster or one disappointment, to say the least, after another. And you're just not really finding the person that it is that you are looking for. So the first thing that's coming out before I even get to the cards is, who are you manifesting? Are you even trying to manifest the partner that you're looking for? Because that's something they want me to say. It's time to start manifesting that in for yourself. Setting the intention, writing it down on a list. Who is it and what is it that I'm looking for in a partner, in a relationship, or in companionship, or in love? What am I looking for? I know it seems hokey. However, writing it down, putting pen to paper, saying it out loud, puts it out into the universe, okay? I also do videos. I had mentioned this to pile 1 on new moon cycles, which is a time for manifestation. So if you want to watch those, they're in my videos list. I think I even put them in, oh my God, I can't remember what the name of in a folder, whatever. You'll find them. They help you each month determine what it is that you should focus on manifesting. But that doesn't mean that you still can't manifest whatever else it is that you want to. And for you in this case, I think it is the relationship, right? So let's get into it a little further. What I believe this Justice card, right, is saying is that, yes, I was saying how maybe you've not been finding the right person. Or anyone at all for that matter. Nothing seems to be lining up. They are calling on you to use your intuition. Take the time to review the details carefully, okay? And be objective, all right? But also review, take your time, use your intuition, all right? Your intuition, it says here on the card, is the ability to focus on your higher self. So your higher self knows what it is that you want, even if you're unsure, okay? Attack this. I'm going straight to the Courage card. Having confidence in yourself. It says courage is found in the power of the heart's truth. Well, what is your heart's truth? You know, sometimes there's always work to be done to these things before they can happen for you. All right. Sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place. And I just looked down here at this card and it's Peony Fairy. It says, you are dizzy from changing directions so many times. Do not look back with regret, but look forward with anticipation and joy. Maybe that's why I'm so distracted and dizzy right now and jumping all over the place too. So some of these things that haven't been working out, that you haven't been finding the fairness and the justice on, okay, let it go. Just let it go. It's over with. It's done with. You're not going to repeat it because that has shown you what it is that you don't want. Okay, now, as I always love to say, we're going to focus on what it is that you do want. And this card is, I am the magic in your heart. Open your mind and listen and shine out to others around you. Again, intuition. But with this card, and it says shine out to others around you, it brings me up to this very bright card, which is life energy. And it's the happy fairy of sunshine brings, let me pull this up, brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Once you let go of some of these past experiences, because you may be hanging on to them, right? We all do it, and that's it. You may be going in going, oh, is this going to be another one? What's that doing? It's not allowing your life energy, or your light. In this case, it's your light to shine. We all have the light within us, right? We all have that little light. When you start letting it shine for everyone, you are going to attract in both kinds of people, absolutely. But you're going to be using your intuition to weed the bad ones out right away, so that you don't waste your time and have to have bad experiences again. Okay? It's really about being discerning here and having the courage to be discerning, because that's hard sometimes, because our ego wants to take over and say to us, well, all my red flags the red flags are all going off here, but it could be a good thing. And then it's just another one to chalk up, and you don't want to do that anymore. You want to attack this and approach it with courage, with discernment, using your intuition and shining your light energy and your light force. And I want to say it's going to bring abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have in fairyland and human land. There is enough abundance for everyone. I love that. And that's just saying there is someone out there for you, but we really have to let go of what is blocking us. And what is blocking us may be what they were saying here with some of the not so pleasant experiences that you've had, because you are going to find your always person. It takes a little longer for some than others. And again, that's all right. I can even speak to that. So, this is just a message of, I want to say, of comfort. It's a message of what you need to do, or the steps they're suggesting that you take to get started again, right? With really sitting down, figuring out what it is that you don't want, what you do want, being realistic and discerning about it. In the other pile, I asked them to write it down, right, for manifestation, and really tapping into your intuition and positivity, because it is there. And you need to let your light shine, because don't forget, just like you can pick up the emotions or feelings sometimes of other people, or whether you're interested or not, if your life energy or light is dim and dull, they're going to pick up on that. And maybe that's not you at all, but it's just the frustration of going through this whole, I'm going to say, it's feeling to me like a dating cycle, right? So you need to let your light shine too. So let's see what else the fairies have to say. I like this message. You know what? It's, they're letting you know right there, with always an abundance and justice, you are going to find what it is that you're looking for. They're just asking you to look forward with anticipation and joy. Look forward with positivity, shining your light, being courageous. And here we have seed spells. Create your story. It is the most potent form of magic. You are creating this. You are going to sit down and you are going to seriously think about, what is it that I want in a relationship, companionship, love? What is that for me? What is the person that I'd like to date? What are they like? Okay. And the story you're telling yourself needs to be positive. It needs to be exciting. It needs to be full of abundance, because that's how you are going to move forward. If you're going in telling yourself this is never going to work, I'm tired of trying, no more, that's the story you're telling yourself. Okay, let's do one more here. Whoa, we'll take that one because the rest just flew back. So there we go. Right? If that's the story you're telling, that's what you're putting out, and that's what you're going to manifest and attract in. We want to attract in the good. Okay, support. There is always help around. When you ask, it can be found. Maybe this is talking it over with a friend. Maybe, yeah, like talking your experiences over with a friend, a family member, whoever. I mean, whoever it is that you confide in, and asking them, like, they see you, right? And they like you, and ask them, why do you like me? Oh, that's really good, actually. Why do you like me? What do you see in me? What would you say are my best attributes? Okay. And maybe ask their opinion about that sort of thing and see what they come back with and what kind of person they might see you with. This doesn't mean that you're going to lay it all down. It means if you want to and are ready to hear what someone else has to say, there is support out there for you. Do not feel pressured to do that. And make sure it's someone that you know that can be objective, I guess, too. That's what a warning bell that they're putting off is, you know, if it's someone who's always full of negativity, probably not the person to go to for advice on this, right? You want to go to someone, though, that isn't going to blow, as I like to say, fairy dust up your butt either. You want someone who's going to be honest and supportive of you. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. Okay. Oh, well, we had 3 cards come out. So let's go here. We have 2 of Wands. All right. We have 7 of Swords. And we have the Tower. Okay. I love the way this is coming in. I know you might be thinking, what? Those cards? What's going on? No. The 2 of Wands is, it's planning, okay? It's deciding what we've been talking about here. What is it that I want, okay? It's looking out. It's looking at what are the options? What is out there for me? What is it that I want to do? What is it that I want and what I'm looking for? Okay, so that's your 2 of Wands. The 7 of Swords, I feel, is maybe, well, first let me go to the Tower. The Tower's twofold. I want to say, one, I feel like you may have been having a few Tower moments after Tower moments here, okay? And then I'll get to the second part after I do the 7 of Swords here. With the 7 of Swords, I want to say it's almost like okay. It's almost like I said back here with the dating, you know, they seemed good and then, you know, they're running away. I always say like a thief in the night with the 7 of Swords. You know, they appeared to be the package and then they really weren't the package. They're saying, that's okay. This is no longer your story, all right? This is just a reminder. This is no longer your story. You're going to change that. You are going to plan. You're going to look forward. You are going to see what is out there. And then you are going to make your choice of what it is. You're going to create a new story for yourself and move forward. And that brings in the Tower for the second part, which I want to say is sometimes everything needs to burn to the ground so that it can be rebuilt. properly, when you are clear with intention and using your intuition, moving forward with courage for what it is that you want, and asking for support and help along the way. You also have your fairies here. Talk to them, okay? Talk to them. Maybe it's your angels. They don't mind. They're not going to discriminate. They're like, talk to us, talk to the angels, talk to whoever it is that you need to talk to. And you know, call upon divine help as well. All right. That is it for the main part of the reading. Let's get some love oracle cards here just for additional information. I really like this pile 3. Oh, 2 of them. I really, really like this. I feel that this is setting you up on a new pathway. It's almost like you go down to the ground, right? The tower, you burn it down. You're going to be the phoenix rising out of the ashes and building everything on a brand new solid foundation. Okay, I'm getting excited there about it. Surrender all that no longer serves you. Let all that remains buried in your heart come out to the surface and be healed. Yes, all of these experiences. Or even it could be a past relationship that you've had, okay? Let there be space for new energies to enter. A new beginning transforms darkness to light. And we're talking about the light, shining your light. Remember I said, because don't forget, the other people can pick up on your dim light. So you don't want that. You need to be shining bright. Okay, you are who you are because of your history, right? All of it has helped you grow in love and wisdom. Every experience has blessed you in some way. Embrace the past and forgive anything that needs forgiving. I think this is the letting it go. This is the letting it go. Okay? Every experience that you've had, whether it's just been in dating, I should have also said in past relationships, as bad as they were, there was some nugget of learning experience in there. It may have been as simple as learning what it is that you don't want. Okay, let's move on and get another beautiful messages. The fairies are so sweet and so loving and kind, and I love their energy. Love, love, love. Okay, pile 3, we're almost done here. Let's get a couple more cards. Kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. Again, it's sharing this light, right? I am the magic in your heart. Open your mind and listen and shine out to others around you. Confirmation. Share your energy with others. Okay, and now I'm going to do from the Lover's Oracle deck here. Okay, let's see. These are hard to get apart. Manifesting miracles. Yes, you need to manifest. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. We've been talking about here about following your truth, your heart's truth, opening your heart up, following your intuition, manifesting. You are going to be a manifesting machine here. You are going, pile 3, to manifest miracles, okay? Your dream will become a reality. All right, and one last from the Romance Angels. They're telling you it's happening. You can do it. And if you're someone who hasn't had past relationships or someone who hasn't been out dating, this message is yours as well, right? It's just giving you the heads up of how to react to the dating scene, maybe when you start it, right? To know there's going to be some ogres out there before you find your fairy prince here. This cute little striped pants. All right, let's get one last card for you. Okay, this is for pile 3. Oh. passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I love this. This was talking about look forward with anticipation and joy. Yes. And I don't know, for some reason, what was this one? Very soon. I just felt like this back one needed to come out. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Universe's timing and our timing are two different things, so just be aware of that. But again, it's just all tying in. You need to decide what it is you want. Write it down. Be realistic and go for it. All right, pile 3. That was really quite awesome. I really wish you the best of luck in this. And, you know, you're going to find your companion, your relationship, your love. All right. Enjoy your Valentine's Day, and I will see you in the next read.